noticed I put a video up. I've been down in Florida on a family vacation, so I wasn't doing any overlanding, and then I've been down in Delaware at my trailer and been doing some biking down there. So back on the road today, and I am headed towards Tiadaghton, maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Tiadaghton State Forest. Gonna do some dispersed camping there, and plotted out some routes on Onyx that I'm gonna try and hit, and is a little bit iffy. Some scattered showers, thunderstorms on and off pretty much all weekend, but just wanted to give you a little update here. This is my first trial run with the Samsung A9 tablet. This is the Wi-Fi enabled, so I'm not doing any data plan with this. I just have it hooked up to my phone, transferred over all of my settings. Wish it had a little bit more internal storage, but I'm going to check about getting a SIM card to drop in there, and hopefully that will free up some space, and I'm going to delete some apps off of there that I don't really need on the tablet. But the main reason I got that is to have Onyx up on one screen here, and then either Waze or Google Maps up on this screen. Sometimes the two conflict, and I was having some issues with Onyx not displaying correctly from my phone to my on-dash Android Auto settings. So once I figured out that you have to enable the Wi-Fi on this, and when you go into your Wi-Fi settings, find your phone, it'll be listed there, and then once you do that, you're basically running off your phone's Wi-Fi now. I'm assuming I'll be okay. I have downloaded the offline maps for Onyx, so I am hoping that everything's going to go great when I lose signal, which I will, out in the middle of the forest. But so I will try and update you guys as we go along, and let you know how this is working out. The bullet point mounts are great. I gotta reconfigure this a little bit, and I also ordered a bullet point mount for the tablet itself, but it doesn't arrive till Monday, so I picked this one up on Amazon. I'll let you know what it is, but I took off one of the articulating arms. It's definitely not the quality that Bullet Point is. Bullet Point is all billeted aluminum, and this one from Amazon is all plastic, so I do notice this one's slipping a little bit, but I gotta make some final adjustments, but it'll work for this this application. And let's see, we got the maps up and running pretty good. I want to crank that in a little bit and get a little bit better visibility. You can see it is bouncing around a little bit, but bullet point mounts are pretty much rock solid. They never move, so once we get that other bullet point mount, I will get that installed and update you on my thoughts on that. But so about 53 minutes to go yet. I am actually going to make a stop at Pine Creek State Park and go to the office there. I want to get a range permit. They have a shooting range in Pine Creek, and brought the AR along this week. Got a new laser sight on there, new optics. So get that at least sighted in, and so that's ready to go. But all right, back to driving, crank up some music, and check back with you a little bit. I don't know if you noticed the suction cup mount for my Trinity EX Diablo tuner has finally given up the ghost. Just won't stay attached anymore. So that was one of the other things that I ordered, which was supposed to arrive today, and I left about 8:30 this morning, so I wasn't going to wait around for it, but that should be coming. So we'll have some new goodies to show you and give you some feedback on what works and what doesn't. So alright, so we went to the shooting range, did a little bit of shooting. It started to rain pretty good, so packed things up, and of course now we're heading into the forest, and the sun's coming out, which is great. I love it to stay out. Look at that view over there. And that's what I'm hoping to have from my campsite.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Big Trail Scenic Road.
So yeah, as she said, we're getting ready to turn onto Big Trail Scenic Road, which is where the campsite is, a couple miles in. So everything's green.
Take the next
lush.
left onto Big Trail Scenic Road.
Looks amazing. I'm excited for this weekend. Hope it stays nice. But I am expecting some intermittent
Continue on
storms
Big Trail
and
Scenic Road for
showers.
3 miles.
So the spare display, which you can't see, it's not bright enough, but seems to be working okay. Had a reboot for some reason, but
Head northwest on Big Trail Scenic Road toward Trout Run Road.
alright, I'm gonna go pay attention to Little Miss GPS while I get to my site. Mountain Laurel is just about ready to open, and it's gonna be gorgeous. I'm about a mile from my site, and just keep coming across these amazing views. Gorgeous. So I was able to get dinner done just in time, and as you can imagine, it's a little bit so I'm pretty much soaked. My chair is getting wet, but yeah, this is all part of overlanding and camping. Let's just hope it stops soon. Alright, so it's not the worst place to be, right? Hanging out inside the Intrepid, listening to the rain, got some music playing. A little bit of wine here. Today's selection is a Riesling. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. See if the rain stops. Got some water pulling up out there. Tried to do my best on the other couple sides to put some some ropes down to guide the rain, but it was downpouring just too hard, so I kind of let those two sections go, but we'll see what happens. I guess it's going to drop off eventually, but yeah. Again, there's the inside organizer. That is my little seat, which may come in handy, as a matter of fact. So this just opens up. Kind of difficult to do with one hand, but it's a Crazy Creek chair. I don't know if I showed this before or not, but so that's kind of it. It's a chair with no legs or no frame, but so what you do is you sit in this bad boy, kind of like this, and gives you some back support. Haven't used it a whole lot, but I think it's nice. Kind of enjoy it. Better than kneeling or laying down the whole time if you're stuck inside while it's raining like this. So, but, yeah, so check it out, Crazy Creek. I think this is the larger size one. It has a bigger back, which I kind of like, because otherwise the back of the chair kind of cuts you across your shoulder blades. So, when I go to do the edits on this and pull it all together, I'll try and put some links to stuff in there for you guys if you're interested. But all right, I'm gonna have to go out and actually take care of this water pooling up there. So I gotta take care of this. All right, well, the rain has stopped, and it's not any less beautiful than it was before. In fact, it might be even more amazing, but yeah, definitely always changing. Fog is kind of dropping down low in the valley, and I suspect it'll look like that tomorrow. But yeah, it rained pretty good. Everything's super green right now. But I was anticipating that it was going to be kind of nasty, so I brought the Howl along. And I'm really loving this thing. So much better than the tripod torch. No offense, tripod torch. You make a compact unit, but this is on a whole other level. I can't imagine what the full-size Howl is like. But for me, this is perfect. It's great size and works really well. It's adjustable. You can, up or down, do whatever you want. Let's talk a little bit about the Ignic propane container thing here. So the premise behind this thing is that it's supposed to be, conceal your propane tank, protect it, but also serve as a seat. And not sure exactly how that's supposed to work with this and a regulator like this, so I don't think I want to sit all my weight on that regulator. So it's cool in concept. If anybody has some suggestions on how that's actually supposed to work, let me know. But this is camping in early June in Pennsylvania, mid-northwest Pennsylvania. My chair is wet, so don't know that I'm going to be sitting in that, but I can throw some plastic down on it, plastic bags, but I think I'm going to fire up the lights here on the canopy. This is powered by a DeWalt 20-volt battery, which works kind of cool. Got some bed lights in there for illuminating things, and then we have the canopy lights, and they are on a dimmer, so you can adjust the light volume as needed and save a little bit of battery power. Got some citronella candles because it's rainy and you see that? Mosquitoes. So I have that, as well as the thermosol, which actually works pretty good. Comes with these little inserts here. This one is actually pretty much empty, so I have another one to put in there, but it's rechargeable USB. Turn it on, and it starts to warm up, and then in a couple of minutes you'll see kind of smoke vapors coming out of there. This thing works awesome. This is just a plastic case that I got on Amazon. I have to go back and look at the link, but really nice quality. I put this up against some of the better name brands, but it comes with the foam inserts that you can kind of customize however you want, and foam at the top, foam at the bottom, and so yeah, I just kind of like customized it to fit that HAL, and this is the model number for anybody who's interested. The R1 HAL Campfire. Love it, absolutely love it. So like I said, I will try and find the links to all this stuff if anybody's interested, but super heavy duty. Love this thing. Was not expensive either. Forget the exact price, but I want to say it's under $60. So yeah, I'm just gonna like chill out for a while and just sit here and look at that, and that is awesome. So check in with you soon. Okay, what a difference a couple hours can make. The sun has come out and it's still a little bit hazy in the valley there, but gonna go take a drive and try and find a couple vistas, hoping this wind starts to push out the haze. So go do some exploring. Everything is soaked, so I have stuff to do. So we will get moving and see what happens. These JT Brooks deflators are okay, but you have to keep your finger on this outer bezel here or it vibrates loose and doesn't stay calibrated where it's supposed to. So you're supposed to be able to screw these where you want them and go around, put all four on, and it's going to do its thing, but it doesn't work that way. Down Trout Run Trail, which is currently what I'm on, and on X Off-Road shows that it continues up to Lebo Vista, but it's clearly marked on signs throughout here that there is a dead end. So here's the sign: Trout Run Road, dead end, gate in 2 miles. So I hit that point and couldn't get up to Lebo Vista, so I think I'm just going to head back and explore Big Trail Vista. Out past my site, it goes out a little bit further yet, and decide what to do from there. So Making my way back to the campsite, and went to the end of this big trail and little turnaround spot there, which was nice. There's been a bunch of pretty deep crossings here, but what I thought I would show you is I switched the orientation of this, and for me it seems to work better. You get a little bit more visible real estate without the direction bars and stuff like that kind of covering things up. So I did readjust the arms a little bit to get it out further, and also with it being in this orientation it kind of fits there better. So keep playing around with it a little bit, but maybe that'll help somebody out along the way. Everything back there seems to be holding pretty well. Batteries are strapped down. I have a video of that when I did the backseat delete, but you can check that out. And make our way up this hill, and we're about a mile away from camp. I am back at camp, and the wind hasn't really got rid of that haze in the distance, but it turned out to be a pretty gorgeous day, and got set back up again. One thing that I wanted to talk about, and I'll give a little bit more information later tonight when it gets dark, but the Devos Light Ranger 2000, just picked this up, used it last night, and really did like it. I also have the motion sensor here, which works pretty good as well. Wish this was a little bit better, but premise here is you just push this thing on. So open it up like that, take it and press it on. So then this gets plugged into here, and then it will automatically turn it on and off if motion is detected. So I'm going to take that tag off there so it doesn't get in the way, but just wanted to give you a little view of that. And then I don't have it all the way up. It can go super high. Apparently the bugs like it. But we'll go over that in a little bit as soon as it gets dark. Right now it's time to get some dinner going. This does have some adjustments on it for how long it stays on, and also the sensitivity of it, so I haven't played around with that yet, but just another view of the motion sensor.
Met you and you told me, son, you better be careful with it. Eyes like an angel, heart like a thief, perfectly calm. Bang bang when you shoot me them bullseye blues. I can't dodge a bullet when it looks like you. It's all on one, and I'll sign the paper. You can get me later. I'll take the punches, not just this once. I'll get dinners and lunches, 'cause you gave me that chance. But you've been distant, it makes sense. You need space, I'll give it. I know that job, it got you stressed. If you want it, I'll listen. But now I'm stuck with the check, and for months that I regret. A first class in a diamond ring, I'm drowning in your debt. I'm fucked up, I'm depressed. Ain't no mind till the money's spent. But she don't mean a single thing she said, and it's all at my expense. Offer excuses, convince myself that you're only human. You don't have to call me back, it's getting clear. As time goes on, it's all smoke and mirrors. Why did you give me the chance? You were distant, it makes sense. I should have seen it coming. It was me, had you stressed, you always planned on running. Now I'm stuck with the check, and for months that I regret. A first class ticket, a diamond ring, I'm drowning in your debt. I'm fucked up, I'm depressed. Ain't no mind till the money's spent. She don't mean a single thing she said, and it's all in my expense. And for months that I regret. A first class in a diamond ring, I'm drowning in your debt. I'm fucked up, I'm depressed. Pay no mind till the money's spent. But she don't mean a single thing she said, and it's all in my expense.
All right, as promised, I'm back, and there's the Devos Light Ranger 2000. That's in the amber setting, and it is on the lowest brightness. That's the lowest. I don't know if I can. Beautiful moon tonight. Let me see if I
This is a story about betrayal. Why's it always happen without fail? Why'd you have to go run us off the rails? What the hell? This
So I got all packed up and tried again to get to Levo Vista, taking what I thought was an alternate route. But it wanted to dump me right back down to Trout Run Road, which dead ends with a gate. So I'll have to plan another trip up here and maybe hike up to there, or bring the mountain bike and try and ride up. But so I think the plan is now, since it's raining again, is just to work my way back home and plan out the next trip. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this gave you some ideas, and talk to you later. Alright, we're going to take one last shot at this, I think. I believe there's Levo Vista Road up there, so I'm going to try and jaunt out that way real quick and see if we can get there anyway. Fingers crossed. So here's what I'm seeing on the map. This is a turnaround here. So might require a hike to get to the Vista, I'm not sure.